Welcome. We'll start a bit later when more people will come. Okay. Do we have anyone watching? Yes. Okay. Let's get started. Merry Christmas! Okay, so today I'm alone here. But let's get started. Okay. Christmas is coming, so we have a Christmas stream from Kara. And today I'm here in this studio and will explain you what kind of milestones we had this year. For this, I'll exit my image of Santa Claus and get back to normal, yeah? Okay, this was a bit hard to use, yeah? Okay, welcome to our Christmas stream. So I hope now we'll have even more of you watching our streams here. And today, of course, the main topic is not only the Christmas, so we say like Merry Christmas to every one of you, and we will cover our milestones and success we had throughout this year. Year 2020 was quite hard for almost everyone, for us as well, but we did have many good things happened here, and we will just explain you what kind of things, what kind of improvements and what kind of like advancements we have in terms of our products, our services, and so on. Like usual, at the end of the stream, we will have a giveaway for you. So like usual, randomly we will distribute some of our products to you, and you will be able to choose which ones from some list. But this will happen later. So first I will explain some things here, and at the same time, please feel free to ask us questions. So any kind of questions in the comments, throughout the time we will stop and I will answer some questions like that, like last times. Any kind of questions are welcome. So let's get started. In the comments, questions are welcome. Okay, so what do we have now here during this stream? Okay, there are some questions, right? Okay, so yep, hi. Okay, hi. Good. No questions yet. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so once again, giveaway at the end of this stream. So Merry Christmas from us, and we have one deal for Amazon US and Canada. No, just US. Sorry. So for the US, we have a deal. So our G2H smart camera, which features HomeKit Secure Video, does have a discount for about 20%, right? So you can check our listing Amazon on Amazon. Just search a car and you will see our listing if you are in the US. If you are in different other regions, we also have even more surprises for you. So we'll cover some recent releases we have on European markets, for example, not only North American markets this time. So we will talk about all the products we have throughout this year in all the, let's say, Western markets, and not only Western. Okay. So once again, let's get started. What did we have throughout this year? Okay, any questions? Some questions again? Okay, so there is a question. So many questions from the very beginning. Very good. What is your best-seller product? It really depends on the market. So let's say for the US, I think this is, for now, this is the G2H Camera Hub, right? Yeah, so G2H Camera Hub, we just here now. So it is acting as a hub here. So it's here, you can see. So this is our best-seller product currently for the US market. For other markets, of course, the sensors are very popular because people say our sensors, like these ones, for example, are among the best. So quite cost-efficient, like Zigbee, good quality, and so on. So check our sensors. As always, I think one of the most best-sold sensors are the door window sensor and temperature humidity sensor, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, more questions coming. Best-seller product. Okay, more questions, so many questions. Okay, this is amazing. The T1 switch HomeKit compatible. So if you are speaking about this kind of T1 single switch, which is sold now in Europe and Russia, this is, yes, it is HomeKit compatible. All of our products are HomeKit compatible. The only exception is the Aqara Cube, which is here as well. So unfortunately, HomeKit is not letting us make it HomeKit compatible. Where is our cube? I don't know where is our cube. Well, it's there. So sorry, give me a cube, please. So this is like a rule, but still, using the cube, you can connect to and control our car accessories, which are HomeKit compatible. At the same time, use all of other accessories throughout the HomeKit Home app for Apple iPhone or iPad. So when M2 Hub come to Germany, actually M2 Hub already started in Europe. So for some countries such as Sweden, Czechia, and Slovakia, this M2 Hub is already on the market. So for Germany, it should come, I think, end of December or beginning of January. So like this. M2 is almost there for Western Europe and Central Europe. Okay, can I schedule when G2H records? Meaning what I want to record from 7 to 5. Yes, let me double check this. So we do have this kind of, we have quite flexible automation capabilities of G2H. So yeah, you can like if then and in then you actually can just add G2H. Okay, and schedule the time when the G2H is recording the video. It's up to you because G2H does have the micro SD slot, so it is recording locally, and even without the subscription to iCloud, you will be able to record the footage to G2H internal storage. More questions, so many. Okay, so when will the door lock will be available in Europe? So actually, let's say if you count Russia as Europe, which is quite true, I think. So for Russia, the door lock is already there, but for other countries, we only have some door locks sold in Romania. So for the future, we do plan the EU door lock. So I hope it will come maybe next year, but for now, unfortunately, not sure yet. So not clear. You remember, like this year, we did have some kind of questionnaires about EU door locks. So I hope it will come next year, maybe later. So let's keep tuned. Okay, stay tuned. Okay. So any chance you'll be bringing your door locks to North America? Someday, certainly, yes. I think the same. North American market in terms of door lock is one of the biggest. And at some point, I think we will have door lock for North America, but unfortunately not that fast. Okay, next, are there other motion sensors in the pipeline? Yes, there are motion sensors in the pipeline for the next year. But I cannot tell more right now. So we will have quite a good solution for this kind of motion sensor. Of course, for now, this kind of motion sensor did not less its like advantages. So it's very like tiny, cost efficient, long battery life, Zigbee, all the perks. So actually, it does work perfectly. Personally, I think it's okay. Like I mean, even on Zigbee 1.2, there is no limitation in terms of this sensor. Okay, next question. I'll try to be faster. So how many accessories can a hub be connected to? So it depends on the hub. For Aqara hub, the official number is 32 without any repeaters. So for M1S and M2, our new hubs, for example, this one, sorry, for North America, not coming yet, so will come a bit later. In Europe, it's already there. So M2 does have 128 devices with repeaters, such as the devices such as smart plugs, switches with neutral, which connect at Zigbee repeaters. For M1S, the same, the new M1S hub, which is coming a bit later as well. So we'll have 128 with this kind of repeaters. I think more than 8 repeaters needed for the most stable work. G2H, 64 devices here. So this is the number. Okay, so, okay, let's move on. So what did we have during this year? So first of all, of course, we did release many new products. So last year, we only had a couple of markets we were sold on. Let's say, 1 year ago in December, we did launch on Amazon US, which was a big milestone for us. So our official Aqara brand store. Now we also sell the same products in Canada, Amazon Canada directly. So for you, as for other countries, for Europe and Russia, for example, we do have our partners, distributors. So you can check our where to buy page on our official website and check where do we sell our products, so our partners, right? So for Europe, we did enter several countries as well. So officially, we already sell in the UK as well, although unfortunately, like not all the products are specifically UK versions, but still we have some plans about it as well. Okay, one more question. Let's check. So any plans outdoor camera? There are plans, but not fast, unfortunately. I understand this is quite important, so I hope later. There are plans, certainly. Hi, is there any news on the sale of your products in Italy? Is one of the few European countries where your products are not available for purchase yet? Yes, we used to have a partner in Italy, and we do have this partner still. So, but because of the wires and this kind of stuff, unfortunately, it was delayed. So we have plans for Italy as well. So we will have a partner there. So keep tracking the where to buy page, and you will find Italy there for sure, but not immediately. I think for sure next year. Okay, so let's keep going. So many products, many new countries. What kind of new countries? Or many new distributors in Central Europe, like Western Europe as well. We have some Spanish stores now coming. So okay, Amazon US. For Russia, we did expand a lot. So now we have covered all of the big retailers in Russia. And like that's why so many users from Russia now come here. Okay, so what else do we have? So we have a new packaging here. So finally, we are switching from this kind of old packaging, let's say, with old logos and stuff, so to the new one. So very soon, all of our products will have the same packaging here, so same style. So I think much more like consistent and nice looking with our new brand identity as well. So this packaging is already applied to our older products as well, but sometimes in some channels still the stock of old products is staying. But overall, the product inside is the same. So our famous sensors on Zigbee 1.2, such as like, this kind of temperature, humidity sensor, vibration sensor, motion sensor, and so on, about 6 different sensors, mini switch and tube as well. They are keeping being the same with long battery life without any issues. And of course, it is very established in this kind of sense. Okay. So for countries, new countries, for products, new products, I'll tell a bit more later. So what kind of products we launched this year and what kind of plans we have next. Feel free to ask questions about it. I'll try to answer as much as possible. So, okay, and of course, Zigbee 3.0. So before, all of our older products like this, for example, did have Zigbee 1.2, which is more outdated standard, although it's compatible with Zigbee 3.0, so no big difference, although there are some quite important perks. So what kind of Zigbee 3.0 products we have for now? So this is the European smart plug. So where is the packaging here? So we have some background music. This is amazing. Okay, so Zigbee 3.0. EU smart plug. What else? All of our new hubs are fully Zigbee 3.0 compatible. This kind of small relay, which is called single switch T1 as well for Europe and Russia as well. Okay, this is here. Okay, what else? Our US switch as well. So our US wall switch, which was launched in April, it does have the Zigbee 3.0. It means that in the future it will have some exclusive features, such as working without hub, even if the hub is turned off, which I did explain before. Okay, what else? Of course, okay, we have 3 new hubs, like beginning of next year or end of this year, such as M2, M1S, and G2H, Zigbee 3.0 compatible, and all of our new child devices, which will come like next year, will have Zigbee 3.0 as well. So this is about the future, and I can say that like to make it like to answer the question about thread in advance, so that the difference basically between Zigbee and thread is not big. And let's say if you have many Zigbee devices for now, Zigbee 3.0 or just Zigbee older version, let's say like 12 sensors, something like this, like the more than 10. In this case, thread will not be a good option for you, because like there are only 3 or 5 devices supporting thread right now, and even if like you make a thread network, this network will be much smaller compared to all of the like thousands devices on Zigbee protocol which are available right now. So for now, for us, we have, let's say, so for Chinese versions, we have much more devices, let's say more than 50. For Western markets, we have like, let's say 20, but we are improving. Okay, we have some questions, right? Okay, quite many. Okay, so next question: is there a way to combine to a car hub and make them act as one? What has been combined? So we have a network which of our hubs connected. You can place one hub in one room and another hub in another room, so they will work together. So no need to combine them. I mean, so the devices which are in one room, you can connect them to hub number one, and devices from the second room connected to hub number two, and as a result, you will have the better connections to these two hubs. These two hubs will communicate between each other using Wi-Fi, no problem. So I think this is quite a popular setup because not everyone has just one room at home. So multiple hubs is a good point, especially as if you buy, let's say, our security camera, you will get the hub as well for free, just because this is not just a camera, it is a camera hub. So, okay, more questions. When is the car hub alarm mode and night coming to HomeKit? Actually, we have these kind of features in our two newest hubs, such as M2, for example. So we have 4 native HomeKit alarm modes. For what kind of 4? So we have away from home mode. So we have night mode. We have home mode, and of course, this is fully compatible with HomeKit alarm system. This is something users did request us for a long time, and now we have it in our new 2 hubs. Unfortunately, not G2H. G2H is mostly like HomeKit secure video camera, so no this kind of alarm functionality. But for this 2, this is here. For a car hub, original car hub, we have the synchronization, which we did implement like a few months ago, like much better than before actually. But it only has 2 modes, so away and off. Okay. Can I control other devices that are not from a car using a car cube? Technically, yes. So there are 2 ways. One way is to use like actually Mi Home app, and the second way is to use some workarounds, such as, for example, in the video from our friends. So Eric from Modern Red Tech, he has a video about how to make Cube work with some other systems. There is one more way, of course, to use some other third-party hubs, such as Home Assistant. There are workarounds to connect the Cube, so we have a video on this as well from DRZZZ, this kind of guy. Okay, let's go. One more. Okay, will the Cube be HomeKit compatible? Unfortunately, not for now. So Apple doesn't have this kind of controller in Apple's HomeKit like API. In this case, we cannot connect it to HomeKit for now. So probably in the future, if we are lucky enough, we will have some kind of like Siri shortcut support within a car home app like Mi Home has. And in this case, of course, the Cube will be connected very easily. Yeah. Okay, let's go on. So what do we have? What else do we have? Let's run like months by months what kind of products we have this year and what made our portfolio much stronger throughout 2020, the year of 2020. Okay, so the first launch, let's speak about our Amazon launch, which happened like 1 year ago. Could I have some water? Thank you. It's okay, not urgent. So for our Amazon launch, we had a bunch of our original products, and some of them were quite exclusive for the US market. What kind of exclusivity? So I'm speaking about the smart home starter kit. So before, we did not have any kind of smart home starter kits, so just from a car. So here we have all the devices pre-configured. What kind of devices here? So a car hub, obviously, smart plug, door window sensor, motion sensor, and the wireless mini switch. It is compatible with these 3 systems. Okay, we have a badge from Google and HomeKit, obviously, and Alexa as well. So majority of our devices are also compatible with Alexa. So if you like to use it, no problem. So okay, this is our smart home starter kit. Apart from the starter kit, we did let you choose the devices by yourself. So what kind of devices did we have? Of course, the same, like door window sensor. Okay, a car cube. Actually, Cube was launched a bit later. So temperature humidity sensor here. So our original ones, water leak. Okay, and more. So this is the original set of our devices, which did hit the market in North America, let's say 1 year ago, last December. So since then, we did have more devices which came to various international markets. So now I'll tell more. Okay, so that was the first launch. At the same time, we did enter the Russian market at the end of the last year, and that was quite a massive launch. So for now, Russia is performing quite well. I can say that we did cover, once again, the biggest retailers in Russia, which is quite an impressive thing for not a big smart home company like us. So we are developing quite fast, and this is amazing, I think. Okay, so after this, you know what happened? This kind of virus stuff happened, of course, and there were various delays because of the virus. So the next launch happened in April. But now let me answer some more questions. Okay, thanks. Juan Espinosa, thanks as well. Just want to say you guys awesome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man. So thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas to everyone, not just you, of course. Okay, next launch was in April, so a bit delayed, but no problem. So we got our US type pole switches, 4 products at the same time. Why 4? Because we have 4 versions, right? So one parameter is about the buttons. So one has 1 button, second has 2 buttons, right? This is a 2-button version here, which can control 2 lights at the same time connected via the 2 lights. Second option is like 1 button, and at the same time, each of these 2 options does have 2 options with neutral and no neutral. No neutral, quite unique feature. So in this case, people like it very much just because like we are one of a few companies who offer this kind of no neutral US switch. It does have very simplistic this white design, and it can connect to any kind of like lights, which are like you can check the page as well if you are interested in the parameters. So Zigbee 3.0 again, and this is quite cost efficient. Like you can check the listings and check if you are interested, and also in case you have a few switches under 1 frame, in this case you can install our switch as well. Just buying any kind of, let's say, 2 switch or 3 switch frame without any problems. So and end up with a setup of let's say 1 smart switch and 2 other switches, like traditional switches, at the same time. So it is compatible. Okay, that was in April. Next launch happened in May. So in May, we finally delivered our EU smart plug. So we did have some delays caused by the GDPR rules. So we finally launched our EU server, and at the same time, we launched our first specifically European product. This is our Zigbee 3.0 smart plug. I think this is quite a strong offer from us. So Zigbee 3.0, so power monitoring, quite a big power limit, so which is 2,300 watts. I think the majority of home appliances will support this kind of, will be supported because of this kind of power limit. So of course, all of our systems, traditional systems, are supported. HomeKit compatible, Google Assistant compatible, at the same time Alexa compatible, as well as some Russian voice assistants as well. So okay, this is our EU smart plug, which was launched in May. Okay, any more questions? Yes, is the button switch coming to EU? Button switch, what does it mean, button switch? I don't know what does it mean, button switch. So maybe mini switch is already on the EU market. Come on. Okay. Is somewhere there. Okay. So yes, our wireless mini switch is sold on all the markets we are present right now. So you can just get it, no problem. So it is already in the EU. It depends on your country. So maybe in your country it is not sold right now. So please check where to buy page of cars. So and we will see where you can get it. If not, of course, the only option for you is to use some cross-border channels. Yeah, but in many countries we already have this kind of solutions, and the price is quite good. So there is no sense to wait for 1 month or something, and let's say to decrease your importing limit if you have this kind of limitations in terms of taxes. Okay, so keep go. Okay, not one more. Keep going. So the next launch was a bit delayed Waterlink sensor for the US market. This is here. So this is here. I did show you this kind of automations here in one of our last times. So very simple sensor, the same, very long battery life. any kind of leak will be detected. So even if you leave it for 1 year, you will not have to check the battery inside it. So in case the battery really runs out, it will send you notifications in advance, and you will be able to change it. Just a small battery, CR, this element, CR2032, I think you can check. Sorry, it doesn't have, it's not visible here. And at the same time, of course, we understand that we do not offer any kind of smart valves, but in case you want some solution to control a valve which has, let's say, 3 wires, so you can just get this kind of valve, like electric valve, connected to your pipe and use our 2-channel relay, which is now sold, for example, in Russia, to control this kind of valve, to control it from our water leak sensor. Let's say the automation will look like that. Once again, we have a very simple automation engine, like simple but powerful, let's say. So if and then, like usual, like say if the water leak sensor here, let's say water leak sensor detects a leakage, in this case relay will close the valve. Very simple automation which will just work in case of any kind of water leak. Just your water will be shut off. Of course, this is not the complete solution, where a complete solution will have to require the batteries. So this is something I hope we'll work on later. But for now, this is quite an option in case you can get this kind of relay module. So this is 2-channel relay. Of course, you do these 2 channels are required because the valve should operate in both sides, open and close, right? Okay. Water leak sensor for the US market did hit the market in June, I think, in May. Okay, in May also. Okay, let me answer more questions. So, the US button, one with a neutral and no neutral. You mean you mean it's not called like button. It's called a volt switch. Okay, no problem. So for volt switch, sure. For now, we do have our one option is the US switch for those who live in North America, and of course we have the square wall box compatible switches, original switches, which are intended for the Chinese market. But the the EU wall switch should hit the market in Q1 2021. So stay tuned, and we will have a test of this product quite soon. So in case you are you want to test this kind of product, feel free to contact our support, and you will get the link to our tester database collection. And finally, you will be able to participate. Of course, we have so many testers, so I cannot promise that everyone from you can get the samples to test. Of course, the number is limited, but why not? If you have some car products, try, and I think you can get it. Okay. Isn't the motorized curtain roller part of the offer? In Europe? So for Europe, we don't have the curtain controller. We do have a roller shed controller. Roller shed controller will hit the market in January in Europe. So stay tuned. So our motor, our classic motor, we did localize it for Europe. So this is completely official using our distributors in Europe. Just check. And you will be able to get it. Of course, you will have to get some kind of fittings as well, because we don't supply the fittings alone, the motor. So maybe this kind of motor will be part of some integrator offers, but it should be quite a good appeal to use. So the roller shade will be there quite soon for Europe, and it is already sold in Russia, for example. And next year, we'll have some surprise for those who want to motorize the curtains in different regions, and even in the US, I hope. Yeah. Oh, no? Okay. I hope yes. Okay, that's all. Okay, one more question on Espinosa. Any change that we are getting a new design of the plug? Not for now. So personally, I think, this is the US plug. I hope in the future we'll update this kind of plug, because certainly it can be done in a better way. So now it does work without any problems. It does have the power monitoring function, so it does have ZigBee, does have quite an appealing price tag. But for the EU smart plug, I don't think we have to update it. Where is it? I have lost it. Okay, that's here. So this is the EU smart plug. So what is good about it? So it's quite compact, so there is no problem. Like for example, this plug, when you cannot place it in a double outlet at the same time, 2 plugs. so you can place no problem. It is not much bigger than its competitors, and even in many cases it's much smaller. So Zigbee 3.0, which is future-proof for us. It will have some exclusive features such as power automations in the future. I think so. I think this is quite a compelling offer for now. So we don't have to. I think we don't have to update the design of this smart plug a lot. If you have some different opinion, like write more in the comments so we can discuss this. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. Once again, Merry Christmas. So this is Acar's Christmas stream. We will have a giveaway at the end of this stream, so stay tuned. So please wait for a while. Don't hesitate to ask any kind of questions in the comments to this stream, and I will answer them in live. Okay, so as for water leak sensor, it did come and hit the market in June. So the next launch was in September. So one of the most important products from us. This is the Acar G2H camera hub, which is HomeKit Secure Video compatible. So I did tell a lot about this product some time ago during our Black Friday Cyber Monday streams. Yeah. So this is quite a cost-efficient and high-quality solution for those who use Apple's ecosystem and are okay to use the HomeKit Secure Video. For those who have iCloud accounts and subscription, this kind of cloud storage just becomes completely free. So starting from 200 gigabytes, this will be a good option for those who use the Apple ecosystem and iCloud. At the same time, it is a Zigbee 3.0 hub, which means you don't need a hub to connect the sensors to the G2H camera. Okay, so this launch happened in September, and this was quite an event for us. So already, of course, everybody was quite excited about this camera. For now, the camera is also starting to sell in Europe and a bit later in Russia. So okay, this is our, let's say, flagship solution and the most like all-in-one solution in this case. And once again, in terms of hub, we don't try to give you just a box which makes your sensors like Zigbee sensors connect to the internet. We do give you some extra functionality, such as in case of this kind of hub, the RGB night light, fully functional, the illumination sensor inside, and quite a powerful speaker here. For G2H, we give you one of the best offers in terms of HomeKit secure video cameras. They're the best, so I think below 100 USD, this is the best and highest quality HomeKit secure video camera for now. Let's see what happens in the future, but for now, this is like this. You can check. Okay. As for our next hub, which is M2, we'll have an IR blaster here. We'll have Ethernet port. We'll have some more advancements. So each of our hubs does have some extra functionality, which will make you quite okay to buy multiple hubs in case you have a bigger house, to have a better Zigbee connections and better reliability of your network. Okay, this happened in September. Once again, as for G2H, we do have a deal for it right now. So in North America, in the US, I mean, we do have a deal. So for now, you can just visit our Acar brand store and check the price and the discount on G2H camera hub. The discount is about 20%, which makes the price quite low and far from the year lowest prices we had a few weeks ago. Okay, more questions here. Let me answer the questions. So, any plans for outdoor products? Yes, I heard this kind of outdoor products. We do have some plans about outdoor cameras. So, products. What kind of other products? I wonder. So, I really hope for more products here. So if you have some ideas, send it. So we are checking like what more can we offer. Oh, someone is saying nice product portfolio for home scene automation. Thank you. I think this was Dino. Okay, let's move on. What do we have this autumn, this fall? So we did have quite many products. So first was the G2H camera hub. The second one was this small relay controller. This is our T1 single switch. So it means just a small relay you can install inside your wall box if you are in Europe or any other country. So we do sell it in Europe and Russia. And we have two versions of it. One is no neutral, second with neutral. Of course, in case you want to use it as a smart plug, so just to put it inside the wall box behind your wall outlet. In this case, you will need the with neutral version, which is actually a bit cheaper, which is good for you. As for no neutral, which is more unique for those who don't have the neutral wire, it obviously can only connect to the lights, cannot connect to the plug, because plug always have the neutral wire, right? So two versions here. Check, it's already sold in our, just recently, it entered the market like less than 1 month ago, I think. Already sold quite widely in Europe. So visit our where to buy page to check this kind of product. Quite interesting. So lights, any kind of lights, any kind of like outlets, if the power is acceptable for you, can be used with this kind of small tiny relay. Okay, next product we launched. Actually, it was the N100 Smart Lock. We don't have it right now. So it only entered 2 markets. So the main market for it is Russia. So keep tracking the deals from our biggest retailers. If you are from Russia, you can check where to buy page on our website as well. So European region, for example. And you will see, so some of our retailers already have the N100 Smart Lock. Okay, and next, we are launching the new hub, which is called the Car M2 hub. So for now, we only have launched in Europe. So I did tell it already. So we have only 3 countries which can buy this kind of hub officially. Our international version, which supports international servers of a car, supports Google Assistant, supports Alexa, supports HomeKit as well. So this is now currently sold in Sweden, in Czechia, and Slovakia. As for other countries like Germany, for example, you will call to Germany, it will come to Germany a bit later. So stay tuned, just check our retailers. Sometimes they release the listing of our products in advance, so you can make a pre-order, or you can just like wait until the product comes in stock. So what kind of product is it? So this is our most advanced hub. Once again, 128 devices if you count the repeaters. At the same time, it has IR blasters, so you can control any kind of like TVs, ACs. So you can teach this hub to control your AC or TV, any kind of IR device, in case this is not in the database, so no problem. Okay, what else does it have? It has the Ethernet port. First time in the car history, let's say, we have an Ethernet, so RJ45 port on the hub itself. It doesn't have to be plugged into the outlet, so it does have micro USB and actually support power banks. If you have this kind of compatible power bank with power through function, you can just connect and make a backup power. USB Type A, so for now not used. At the same time, it does have Bluetooth, so in the future probably we'll have some Bluetooth low energy devices, and of course Zigbee 3.0, which is the main network and the main protocol we are building our network of child devices on. Okay, more questions. Enrique, greetings from Peru. Hey, yeah, I have been living there. Okay, are you bringing your lights to North America, especially light strips? Unfortunately, not for now. So we are now focusing on switches, not lights. Our car light bulb here is not compatible with the North American standard, unfortunately. So probably in the future, but for now only the switch. So, but no problem, I think, to connect the switch to any of your lights. Of course, not dimmable one, but it just works. So you can control the lights like this as well. Okay, so keep going. Once again, M2, our flagship solution, it already came to Europe and will expand its selling network very soon, and will come to North American market later. Let's say end of Q1, beginning of Q2. Like if no delay will happen. So, but for now, of course, we have the car hub, which does have the features which the M2 doesn't have. What kind of features? So first of all, the RGB night light. So this is M1S, which is no big difference from a car hub. RGB night light. Secondly, quite a convenient placement in an outlet. So I know many people like it. At the same time, it has more powerful speaker, and and it has an illumination sensor inside. So not only this kind of hub functionality, but much more perks for you. Okay, so let me remind that very soon we will have a giveaway. So some of you will get products from our company. We'll be able to choose from some list of the products. Okay, so this is the Merry Christmas stream for a car from a car. So we did explain you what kind of products and what kind of achievements we had during this year, and for the future we'll have much more. So we'll have some solutions to control the curtains, various ones, for many more markets. At the same time, of course, we will update these new hubs in the first quarter of the next year. At the same time, we will have several new sensors, such as the air quality sensor. Those who already have seen this kind of like announcements before, you already know about it. Anyways, like, stay tuned. We will have much more announcements in our social networks. And this is not the full list. Of course, in fact, we will have much more products for multiple overseas markets. At the same time, we'll enter more and more countries and bring more products to the countries we already entered. So, which will make our international product portfolio much more stronger, and which will make any kind of automations you like to make much more interesting, much more compatible with all of your devices you want to control better. Okay. If no questions, in case of no questions, so let's say we have final 20 seconds to send more questions. In this case, we will start the giveaway for our Merry Christmas stream. Okay. So is everybody ready for giveaway? Okay, good. So one more question, let me answer. Will M2 hub support 5 or only 2.4? Unfortunately, only 2.4, no 5 gigahertz for now, but in the future we have some plans of the hubs which support 5 gigahertz band. So why the 2.4 makes sense? Because actually the range of 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network is lower. So 2.4 is much more compatible with smart home, because the stability of the signal is very important for smartphone network. At the same time, the speed is not important at all. These kind of devices do not send any very big data amounts to the router. So in this case, 2.4 is just a good solution. I understand some routers do not have the option to just separate two networks, but I think the majority of them have, so this is not a big deal. Although in the future we do plan to have some devices which support 5 gigahertz band Wi-Fi. Okay, so one more. The curtain controller is coming this year to the US, I mean 2021. Probably yes. I think people are waiting for this kind of, yeah. I'm addressing this message to our sales manager, so hopefully yes. Okay. Okay, in case no more questions here, so let's start a giveaway. So like usual, you will have to write something in the comments when I announce it, and we will choose one person randomly in case there are many people writing the comments, right? Okay, once again, Merry Christmas. Let's get started. So you have to write in the comments Santa Claus. Santa Claus, okay? Just write Santa Claus in the comments, and you have write it now, write it now. After we have several answers, we will stop, we'll have a countdown, and we'll choose the winner. Even not one, I think several, right? Okay. So someone is commenting. Okay. Can I start the countdown? Can I? Do we have enough? Huh? Okay, so I think you're... Okay, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, let's choose the winner. Will it be Jerry Ryan again? Okay, will be fair, don't worry. Okay, as for more plans for the future, Okay, I told that we'll have much more products. Of course, we do understand the importance of something like smart locks, but smart locks they take time to develop. Okay, okay, so we have two winners already. Yeah, so those in red, right? Okay, so let me announce the winners. For YouTube, the winner is Kyle Taylor. Kyle Taylor will get some products from us. And for Facebook, we have Armando Diaz. Okay, congratulations, Armando and Kyle. So you get the products from us. Merry Christmas from Cara, not only to you, but to everyone here. So, and thank you for the participation. So now we had even more questions than before. One more, right? Okay. Sorry, we have one more, obviously, for Instagram. We have Jason Ram 78. So even with emoji Santa Claus. So he is the winner for Instagram as well. So we have three winners now. Sorry, yeah. Jason, congratulations as well. Merry Christmas from a car. We'll connect to you, or don't hesitate to connect to us. So and we have, I think, more questions here. Yeah. Okay, hooray! Thank you too. So Merry Christmas, everyone. So see you in the next year, and I hope we'll have much more interesting stuff to go. Okay, see you in the next. Let's final this.